this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Away. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Oh, it's a key interception. So you've played in games of this nature. Who could make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just the...
There's the shots! Goal! Zero! Composed, confident, what a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just shrinks the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's the Keita. De Bruyne. Amadou Onana.
De Bruyne really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shifted it to the flank. Crosses it into the air. Oh, greatly! And no mistake. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Senegal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Belgium are already two behind, awful start. He is onto this. Can he finish? It's in! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Shifting momentum perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up to grass.
Good looking ball. Real chance! Oh, it's come off the uprights. De Bruyne. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, what a ball! Picked it back quickly. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Playing out to the left flank. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. That's good play. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, he's having a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That is good strength. Can he get onto this? Meunier. It's a good run down the right. That's been intercepted. Somewhat off target. Van Aken. Split it left. And it's quick to return it.
Lukaku really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's on it. Can he get away? That's not gone well. Doku. Well, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Belgium in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. He's found a way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's De Bruyne. Doku. Doku. Tries the cross. Cleared away.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that should get the job done. Senegal has the chance to go the other way. And he is deftly away. Onana. Van Aken. Spread out to the left. That looks a decent ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's going wide left. There's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Hazard. It's Hazard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's the end of the first 45. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Everyone, welcome to the field. Hujan. We're on the move again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal, and see if they can unsettle them.
In with the challenge. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Doku wins the duel this time. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking for the far post. That should be the goalkeeper's. And it is.
He could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Pretty loose pass.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Onana. destined for the flank. He's had it nicked away. Boxing off it and brings back the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good for him.
Can he get it through? And it's been played through. And the shots! Goal! Hujan! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum is shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
De Bruyne. Doku. This is Lukaku. Some intricate pass. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Belgium really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, we're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Doku.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Senegal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Belgium can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make this side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
It's a sharp pass. No way through. Just about up to 75 minutes. Trossard. Van Aken looking to add to his goal. Threads one in. This is Lukaku. And here's the chance to counter. Trossard. Now it's Lukaku. Spread to the right. Doku. He is just caressing the ball. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And, oh, what has happened here? This looks promising. Takes a shot!
This has to be a spell of no fear. They can't leave anything out there.
Belgium could be just about done here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And he's been shifted off it. The Kepa did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is lovely. And this is Hazard. And the shots! Dispatched clinically. And right near the end, we have parity. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have the...
It's had a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they score it? One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to put through this from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, they've done the hard part, and now to survive the last few minutes. It's Lukaku! It's bounced back off the post. intercepted.
That was well played, well struck.
And it's Amadou Onana. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's beyond the defence. And he welcomes it in. That's that, the end. Perfect results, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How do you look back on the game then, Chief?
From the manager.